It's Super Bowl week, and I first want to thank the Elite Athletes Health and Well-Being Summit for providing such a dynamic educational space. So sit back and enjoy as we take a trip into a cyber landscape to understand how to eat better and live a better life. With that said, we're going to talk about what's really on your mind: health, a mental state, eating better, even living better, and of course, nutrition, and the importance of bringing all that together. And there's so much power in the topics that I just spoke of because they are all bound, so let's find out why. When the human liver is not working, the mind gets very angry and depressed. Many things happen when your body is filled with toxins. When your body is full of parasites, your temperament is going to be disturbed. Your electrical vibrational pattern is affected by what you put in your body. Let me put it this way. The electrical energy inside your body is controlled by the thoughts created in your brain and the food that you put into your body. Very important to make sure that you are adding plant-based electrical elements and healthy proteins to assist with the brain and the body. The answer we seek connects us to powerful resources, information at lightning speed. You see, my company is in the best moment in time to show you how to access STEM nutrition by using a modern-day way of life to connect ourselves to the meaning of STEM nutrition. The S is for science. The T is for technology, the E is for engineering, and the M is for math. This is needed to support our modern day nutrition because we are electrical. So what am I talking about? Come with me as we take a deep dive into the human cell. You see, new data shows us that each human cell holds 0.07 volts of real electricity, and each human body holds a minimum of 7.5 trillion cells. That's 2.6 trillion volts produced naturally by every human. So let's be clear, a bolt of lightning is 1 billion volts, yet a human generates 0.6 trillion volts. Wow, that is a lot of energy. And in our modern day life, we use a lot of that energy with mental concentration, work stress, personal stress, social and private anxiety, and the fight to stay away from or get out of depression. So here is the most important breakthrough question. Do you know how much energy should each human put back into their body daily? Greetings, my name is Chef Nico, and I'm an author of the Best Nutritional Hand Guide. The title is called Nutrition Fit, Only the Strong Survive, a fantastic book for all ages to read. And as a profession, I am a nutritional coach and consultant for over 26 years, and I'm loving every moment of it. And I help CEOs, entrepreneurs, and the general public live a more healthy, balanced life through food plans, as well as nutritional coding and charting, where plant-based electrical food elements want to go, lay over, or settle in the mind and body of the human. So how is this possible? Well, it's simple for the data and research team at Private Chef Nico LLC because we have built out a detailed, unique approach to nutrition and mental health. As we support our clients on an atomic level, this support will boost human performance through the use of carbon atom 12, backed by Earth's 3.5 billion years of plant-based evolution. My team and I have worked tirelessly over the years to make atomic nutrition easy and fun, providing a simple 3-step process for our clientele to sign up and experience a new relationship with food. Our 3-step process is simple. First, we take your age, weight, height, and activity level. Then we place your information into our VMP formula. This formula will produce your energy code. And finally, step 3, we go into action and create your food plan. So let's get inside our head for another visualization. When the human body has the right energy every day, the electrical parts of the brain receives the chemicals, which are called hormones. These hormones come from food plans to create happiness and abundance as a natural way of life. And things like depression, anxiety, and stress become balanced and manageable inside because the food is supporting the chemicals and the hormones are supporting the body. Therefore, by placing the brain on a 30, 60, 90-day nutritional protocol, the brain begins to recycle the power of plant-based electrical elements in each customized food plan, creating a new quality of life for the body. This protocol is supported by my company's ethical gold standard touch and nutritional core competencies. You see, the brain and body are controlled by rhythms and regulations, right? But there is much more to that, and I will explain by sharing with you my company's nutritional core competencies to understand health. So here is our unique approach. We at Private Chef Nico LLC believe in supporting a balance for the mind, so the mental rhythms and regulations are viewed as the soil, and eating better with nutrition acts as the roots that connect to this soil base, and the abundant tree that grows from our nutritional protocol is the true definition of health. You know, let me make it easier. I'll put it this way. You see, health is what grows from our company's core competencies. This is the definition of health. Which brings us to another great question. What is the most effective way to support mental health? Simple. One key word. Mitochondria. Okay, let's take a little trip, shall we? It's time for a little science, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get active. Did you know that there are 2 DNA strands in every human cell? One is in the nucleus of every cell, and the second one is in the mitochondria. Let me explain further. The mitochondria is a powerhouse of every human cell, but there is a very special way to feed the mitochondria to access its infinite powers. My team and I, after many hours of data and research, were able to crack the code. And so our unique and effective approach to balancing the rhythms and regulations of the mind went into effect using 3 well-known families: sulfur family, B family, and antioxidant family. I'll explain further. By providing the human body with all 3 families at the exact same time, mitochondria weaves a nutritional network around neurological receptors so tight that it can protect or slow down the effects of Alzheimer's and dementia. And all of this is provided in our nutritional plan because we know how to feed mitochondria. So let's dive deep. In case you were wondering what are neurological brain receptors, here they are. Aren't they nice, and isn't the brain so amazing? This is why mental coding and charting with nutrition for our company is so life-changing, because we focus on neurological solutions. So here is another look to see how they work. Brain receptors have to fire off at exactly the right time, almost like a light switch. If you flick the switch and it doesn't work, there needs to be an electrical adjustment. The brain has an average of 86 billion cells, and most humans need an electrical adjustment through nutrition. And because the body is run by chemicals and electricity, my company has set protocols actively in play to make sure that they come together precisely at the right time to give a better quality of life and health at scale. So now you get it. This is how rhythms, regulations, and nutrition, as well as health, are the core competencies to our company. Excellent. Which leads us to the final question, eating better. And how did farm-grown food get to such a state of emergency? Okay, let's see how I construct this for you. Oh, I got it. Let's go back 80 years because the answer to the question starts there. So back in the 1940s, the dinner table was replaced by TV dinners, and for the first time, families sat separate, facing away from each other, eating food that was not prepared by the household, sitting in front of a box that would tell you a vision. This is when inflammatory oils such as canola and vegetable oil were advertised to replace the real healthy fats. Whoa, wait a minute, we have to cover something before we move forward. The healthy fats. So, the healthy fats are olive oil, coconut oil, and grass-fed butter. These fats are needed to help the left and right cerebrum of the brain function properly. All right, let's get back to the show. Inflammatory oils plus refined white bleach sugar plus a boost of mass-produced packaged goods from refined wheat equal one large bacterial problem, a little something called candida. Candida is a pathogenic yeast that is a common member of the human gut. Now, bad bacteria is good for the human body only in an 80-20 ratio, 80% good, 20% bad. The bad represents pathogens like candida, but when stimulated by refined, mass-produced packaged foods, candida can change the ratio of 20% good, 80% bad. And even though candida is natural and good for the body, this ratio 20-80 causes extremely poor health in the blood, organs, skin, and brain. Pathogens are very scary when they leave the gut and travel all the way up the human body to the brain and take over the part of the brain that produces the want category. This bacteria can multiply in hours, let alone days, and this allows the candida bacteria to live on in a large number because it's making the human brain want more inflammatory mass-produced foods. Candida is now going to rock out with the rest of the ghouls and goblins of bad bacteria, shutting off the natural craving for farm-grown foods. This weakens the body and changes our DNA to adapt to this weakened state, and passing it on to the next generation through the DNA. Now, farm-grown food culture is suffering for 80+ years. This nutritional illiteracy needs a solution, and fast. So we are doing something about it with the launch of our new website, atomicnutritionacademy.com. So head on over there and sign up for our monthly newsletter, the Atomic Nutrition Report, where you'll learn to eat better and live better. Listen up, everyone. I just have to say this. You matter, and you are biologically valid where you stand. Everything you need to become great is right where you are in life. So be your authentic self, and that is the place to practice. Therefore, in 24 hours, I'm going to show you how to change your life, and I'm going to show you how to live a more healthier, prosperous life. Once again, my name is Chef Nico, and I've helped countless others change their life through health and nutrition. So if you want to know exactly what you need to do to change your life and deliver a more healthier, prosperous life, click the link to learn more. And remember, the world is run by organic chemicals and organic electricity, so let nutrition be your guide. I am grateful in abundance to have this conversation with you. I thank you all. This is Chef Nico, and I have landed the plane. Peace and positive breath.